No, just kidding.
You have me shaking
Now I'm
my
recording.
breasts at you? Oh, you guys missed it. I was doing a jiggly, tiggly, tiddly, wiggly.
Yeah, that would be behind a paywall if we had one.
Just throwing them over my shoulders. Everybody wants to see that.
Shoo, shoo.
Dude, I'm so jealous of everyone whose, front chesticles came in nicely, because I was under the impression that if you always wore a bra, then you would have perky boobs. So I started wearing 2 bras day and night. So I have no muscle wall. My nips came in staring at the ground.
Oh. I mean, that's what we all, you like had to wear a bra. I never wear one.
Dude, I had D's in grade 3.
Well, then.
Yeah.
That's in grade 3?
I think I had C's in grade 3, D's by grade 4. Oh, it was crazy.
Still.
I didn't even get my period till grade 6. No, they came in.
Wow.
They came in one summer. And I didn't understand. Nobody else had them. And then one day my mom was like, "Ooh, you need a bra. We need to go." And that was traumatizing. But I always say to Adam, I'm going to get a boob job. And he goes, "Nope, I think your boobs are funny. Please don't change them."
Thanks, Adam.
They're beautiful. You could tie them in a knot.
In a bow.
Yeah,
In a bow. Oh, that's all right.
So how are your boobs?
They're okay. Yeah, mine didn't come in for a long time. So I was like grade 8.
Damn.
14 maybe. I mean, I wasn't completely flat, but it was like
they just popped
stuff
overnight.
in my bra. Had to compensate.
Bro.
Mm-hmm. I was a tissue stuffer.
Were you really?
Uh-huh.
Damn, never.
Yep.
Never
now,
for me.
don't care. Don't care at all.
No.
I don't care if it was like flat. I used to be like, I want just good knockers, dude.
Knockers. Did you go through a phase where you thought you'd get some?
like, huh?
Did you ever go through a phase where you're like, I'm gonna get a boob job?
No, not realistically, because I'm just too scared of surgeries and that kind of thing. As of right now, I don't know. Things might change in the future, but yeah. And I'm just like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm married. I'm married. He likes them. Whatever.
No, they're good. You got good ones, man.
You're okay.
All right, enough talking about boobs. Disturbing our audience. You know what disturbed me last night? Everyone's algorithm is on the Epstein files right now.
I don't know if about everyone's.
Dude, nope. Everyone. My dad, Remy's nanny, literally everyone I've spoken to has been like, this is happening. As it should be. I know. Absolutely. I just did a video on it. That drained me. I looked at those for days. And it was just so disheartening. The thing about it, though, is that they released them, but they also released them with things that could be false and tips. So they mixed them in and they never differentiated them. So it's just like this giant mess. And it's horrible. It's like the least thing, the littlest thing you could have done was be like, this is verified, this is unverified. And they didn't do that. And I think that's just to play it up.
Just to protect themselves, just to be like, or the elite anyway, to be like, well, some stuff's false. So if you see this person's name, that's not actually that. And that could be falsified and that could be this.
Did you see the website that came out where you can literally, it's his Gmail and you can go through his Gmail like it's yours?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's so crazy because I feel like this is some weird experiment / like movie. Like, it doesn't feel real because it's so horrible and like no one's like, they're talking about it, but like the important people aren't talking about it. But some of the pictures that I saw, like I was up scrolling and reading files till like 1:30 a.m. ended up with like a headache, which I never get, and just laying in bed crying. And I was like, are you okay? And I'm like, I just like, my brain can't let me believe that this is happening. Tip of the iceberg though, isn't it? Like, with the things going on in the world.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, there's like, it's like barely half of them too. And it's half of which they have spent months and months, years, like redacting and finessing. So it's just like, we don't even know.
Real.
And what we do know is just horrible. So I don't even, not that I'm not surprised by anything anymore, but it's just like, I'm just assuming they're doing like the worst things imaginable. Like all the conspiracy theories could very well be true.
Could be true.
Yeah.
What was the worst thing you found last night? Or when you were researching?
I mean, there's plenty of things that are unverified that are like presidents eating feces out of intestines and that kind of thing. And like a verified thing, well, it's from a journal, 16-year-old girl's journal. Jeffrey Epstein had a child with her, and then they stole the baby, and then she had another child. Then she miscarried and flushed it down the toilet. Like, it is just like, and she's just, all these journals are so disturbing. And it's like, what happened to the kid? And a lot of people speculate. It's like, oh, they're eating them, they're trafficking them. And I was like heaving over the toilet. Like, I was so sick. Like, I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was just like, the one thing that like disturbed me the most I saw last night was Epstein saying that babies taste like cream cheese.
That's actually just a false thing that's going around the internet right
that's
now.
Good.
Or, so I don't want to say that, but there's a lot of, what the problem is that there are a lot of people reading things that most likely are just regular
Weird,
speaking,
just stupid, funny
but then
shit.
they're mixing them with like
bad stuff,
Pizzagate and all that kind of stuff, like that stuff that is, it looks like it's really real. So it's like, it's hard because the stuff people are making up or saying that are real and they're not verified, it muddles the waters with everything that is real.
And it's
so it's hard. Your algorithm's
just
feeding you the worst of the worst. And I'm not saying, by the way, not on anybody's side right now.
No.
Or not on their side. What I'm saying is just like, it's just, everything's so muddled right now that it's just like, for my video, I was like, here's all the real information that we know for sure is verified. And then when I got to the stuff that you're talking about, I was like, here are tips that came in from one source that were to the FBI, could very well be true, but we don't know for sure. So it almost, it allows those elites, all these crazy accusations that aren't verified right now, it allows them to be like, see, the internet people are just being crazy. That's not even verified.
That's
not. So it's like, you can't win. You could be like, they probably are doing that, to be honest.
It's just crazy to see the photos. Like, the photo, I'm like, okay, file's cool, but like the photos, that's crazy. Like, seeing all the kids that were there. I'm just like laying in bed and I roll over and I just look at Remy and I'm just like, I'm always on the side of protect the children.
Of course.
Where are, and like, oh man, it's.
Yeah, it makes me, like, I don't even have a kid and I'm just like, I mean, I gotta be careful with my words here, but it makes me want to go to jail. Does that make sense?
That's a really good way. Yeah, I would also go to jail.
Want to commit crimes. I can't be specific with that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
against,
I know what you mean. Question I have for you, because this is something that Adam and I were talking about. Do you think he's really dead?
I actually opened my video with that. There is in the files, it was released that somebody who worked in the jail witnessed people taking his body away, maybe, but they were also making another something that looked like a body out of sheets, and then they put it in a body bag, and then it went away on a black truck, and then his body went away on a different truck. And there's these things, and I'm just like, it's also interesting because he left essentially a majority of his fortune and all of his properties to his girlfriend before he passed away. And I'm just like, I feel like you'd do that if you were still alive.
I just I feel in my soul that he's still alive. Like, I just feel it in my soul. Like, not even conspiracy. Like,
it would not shock me.
No,
it wouldn't shock me.
He had
even
so much on
bit.
Everyone that there would be someone that would get him out of that situation. I feel it.
Well, the big thing is that he was killed because he had too much information, and in order to get like plea deals, he could, or like if he's going down, he could bring everybody else down, that kind of thing. But I think it suits everyone a lot better if he's still alive and running what he was running, but now it's secret. But the thing is, nobody can do anything about it.
No,
like, we can't. I mean, I don't know if we can't, but legally,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Legally.
But I don't know. Through my whole video, I'm like, I gotta be really careful with what I say.
Yeah, I know, it's so, because you have to dance around the subject. Absolutely,
it's just all alleged, and it's all. That's why I'm being so cryptic with what I'm saying. By the way, I'm not trying to take, but you do need to be careful because there are people that are can do very bad things if you claim things that are not legally verified.
Yeah.
So
I think at the end of the day, the only way to close it is, this is horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really disheartening, horrible, and disgusting.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's what actually, I just recorded that video today. So I'm just like,
so everyone go watch this Chris video on this, and she can dance around and explain better.
Yeah, if you want to know the information, at least all like the new information, there's tons. Like, I probably didn't even scratch the surface, but like main points, you can go watch that video if you want. If not, totally understand. It's hard.
Yeah,
hard to get through.
Adam came to me last night. He's like, I need you to stop. He's like, it's not on yours, because I'm too soft. We know I'm super soft. He's like, I don't think you can handle this at all, knowing any of this.
No.
So he's like, just don't. He's like, don't make me block these things on your phone.
And there's a thought. It's like, since, I mean, I hope to God something actually happens. Like, none of these people are prosecuted, or, I mean, except for Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. But, does it do any good? I mean, that's the question. Does it do any good to look at all these things that do not inherently, I don't know, not that they don't affect you. They affect me greatly when I see it, but like that you can't, I don't know. Like, is it bad for your mind to think about but I think it's good. I think it's good that everybody knows and everybody's aware. And I think there has to be some sort of change. Otherwise, people are going to uproar, like rise up. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, my sister is, for example, hi, Jessica. She just is like, I can't look at those. Like, I want to be
me with the news.
naive to it, because I mean, she has 2 little ones, and you have a little one and stuff. And for me, I'm just like, that's the content I do, and I'm wanting to make sure everybody knows about this, and I want to keep it out.
Yep.
But I don't blame people for wanting to be naive to it. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. I get it, because it's terrible. It's terrible to think that the people running the whole world, most of them, the elites, are just evil.
I just hope and feel and hope that we're just about to hit like this massive shift.
Yeah, I hope so.
Enter an era.
Enter a new era. But and I don't want to make this podcast, all sad and stuff, but it's real, and it's happening, and it's very prevalent, and it's But if you want to hear more about that, I did make a video if you want to watch it. If not, totally understand. And we'll just
link it in the description.
Start to talk about other stuff.
Now. You know what? I have something cool to tell you. I had somebody inbox, and they're like, hey, I want you and Chris to just answer these questions. And they were really good questions.
Okay.
A whole bunch, so I just chose the best ones, but I thought they were really cool. Okay?
Yep.
What moment in your life would you relive if you could feel it again for the first time? I love these questions. Total opposite vibe.
If I could feel it again for the first time. Interesting. Do you have an answer to this? Because you read these before I did. I need to process. Me,
honestly, I think bringing Molly home. I think meeting and bringing Molly home. Like, I love my son, but that's fresh. But if I could feel what it felt like, because she's my soul dog. Like, I connect with her insanely. If I could feel walking in, because the story's nuts, right? Like, I knew from the picture which one I wanted. I named her Molly. I got to the door. Only one dog had gotten out of the box of puppies. And they're like, and I picked her up. I'm like, this is the one I wanted. And they're like, that's Molly. And I had already named her Molly. And then just like those first couple like weeks and days, I want to do that again.
That's sweet. That's sweet. I like that. Oh, man. I don't know. That's
hard. Good. Or hooking up with Adam the first time.
Yeah. I thought you were going to go that route too. And I'm like, oh, I got to make it more sentimental, I guess. Just kidding. Shit. Yeah. Oh, crap. Yeah, the first time I watched Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, that's a good. Or like first time we watched Vampire Diaries. First time I went on the Twilight Zone, the Tower of Terror in Disney World. That feeling. That's a good one.
True. I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna be like, there's plenty of things, it's just, but honestly, just gonna say, wish I could watch Game of Thrones again and Breaking Bad without knowing what's gonna happen, because I watch those shows all the time. That's so lame. But there's tons of sentimental ones, but I just can't pick between them. So that's just one that Caleb and I are always saying to each other, because we rewatch them all the time while we work on our laptops after work. Yeah, and we just have those. I'm like, oh, I just wish I could watch this for the first time.
It's like me with Schitt's Creek. Good.
Schitt's Creek or Vampire Diaries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. What is a hill you will absolutely wait? What's a hill you will die on that absolutely does not matter?
Like an opinion of something?
Yeah. Do you know what mine is?
Yeah. What is yours?
People say, I seen that. Or when they say instead of saw, they go, I seen that.
Oh, I seen that. Oh, is it? Oh, I see. I have a lot of those ones.
I look at you and I'm like, do you go to school? It pisses me off. I don't even mean it in a bad way, but like it does. Or when people call a hearse a hearst.
Fuck off.
No, literally makes me get like, it's like nails on a chalkboard for me.
No, I totally get it. There's a few words for me.
Come on, I need them.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. It's
oh
it
no,
it's not like nails on a chalkboard for me, but it's just like, ooh, it just gives me a little, and it's what you've said it before.
Oh,
and that's why I'm scared to say it, but I got it's especially.
Yeah. It's especially, right?
And espresso. There's something about X for me. Espresso, especially. Bean. When people say Ben instead of bean, even though it's like an accent thing, but it bothers me for some reason. It's like I've been there, or I don't know. It's so weird.
Been there. I've been there.
I've been there. Yeah. It's more of like a, I don't know, California.
Especially, I do it all the time.
It's funny because you do it, and then I have another friend that does it too, and I'm just like,
oh, it's bad.
but it doesn't.
I could tell it was gonna be me when you're laughing. I'm like, fuck, I did it.
I thought of the word, and I thought of my other friend saying it, and I was like, oh wait, no, Selena said it too before. But
oh yeah,
but it's fine. I think it's cute when you say it, but when other people say it,
no, you say Selena. You should know better than this. You've written a book,
dude. There's words I say. I do a freaking true crime channel, and I say I've actually corrected myself now, but I say bury. I've said buried for so long instead of buried, and it's buried. It's not buried. It's buried.
Right. Well, this is exactly the next one's perfect, and this is perfect. What's a word you mispronounced for way too long because you've only ever read it?
Oh, that's funny. Okay, well, not because I've only read it. I don't know why, but I've watched so much true crime with my mom. Maybe my mom says bury too, but I say
sounds Canadian to me.
I know. Yeah, some people do say that, but the correct one is buried.
Buried. Okay.
And then there's a few other words that I say that are wrong.
The word infamous. I say infamous. I didn't get it.
Infamous.
But it's infamous. And I did podcasts forever, and then I heard it. I heard Bailey Sarian say the word infamous. I'm like, oh my God, I've been saying infamous.
That's funny. There's tons of sayings where Caleb looks at me and he's like, what did you just say? Like, I say nip it in the butt, but it's nip it in the bud.
It could be either.
No, it's nip it in the bud.
Oh my God.
And I was like,
nip it in the butt.
I said nip it in the butt. And he's like, it's bud. And I'm like, what?
Now that has to be a Canadian thing, because my grandma said nip it in the butt. So did my mom.
I don't know. But
so did my teacher.
I've been saying that wrong. So
nip it in the butt.
It's just a little thing. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. What do you guys say? What do you guys say that you didn't know?
Mine's just infamous. Oh no, you're talking to them.
I'm talking to them.
I want to know. We want to know.
The audience.
What's the weirdest thing you've Googled recently? Oh fuck. I definitely
Google history. I Google's like 80,000 things a day, so I don't
even know.
Let's see. And I don't delete my history.
Just Martin Scorsese.
3D Roadrunner art. That's the most recent one.
Yeah, mine is. Yeah, I
really wanted some like original art of a Roadrunner, but I wanted it to be like 3D.
3D.
Yeah, like mixed materials or something, like a sculpture, but you can hang it or something.
That's really random, Chris. You should make it.
That's actually what drives me nuts is that I look to buy art. I like buying original art from like smaller artists. I do that, but then I'm like, I should just be because I like to make art, but I've just been lazy lately. I've just been
You're not lazy, you're busy.
I'm just busy. I'm busy.
What is the conspiracy theory you kind of want to be true?
Oh, kind of want to be true. Aliens.
I'm gonna go with you. No, I'll go with Bigfoot. I want Bigfoot to be real.
Bigfoot would be good.
I feel like he'd be kind. I don't feel like you hear people. I feel like he's like a soft, gentle giant.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why I thought you were gonna say a soft, gentle lover.
I thought I was gonna say penis. So that's really weird that you thought that. But like we've seen him naked. Is the schlong hidden? Is the schlong big? There is Bigfoot smut out there.
I feel like he might be. Oh, for sure.
For sure.
For sure. There's like a term for that I just learned.
What is it?
A few weeks ago. I don't remember what it is. Also, I don't think I should like tell people it. But apparently there's a term it's a term, and that it means that there is a naughty site for everything. Like anything and everything. I can't remember what the term is.
Huh. Yeah. You learn something new every day.
Yep. That was against my will.
What movie traumatized you as a kid that wasn't supposed to be that scary?
Oh, wasn't supposed to be scary.
You can even do scary, because I can't think of anything that traumatized me that wasn't.
Right?
Poltergeist is the first one, and then The Ring is what got me.
Honestly, I watched I Am Legend with my dad when it first came out, and for some reason I would have reoccurring nightmares of the like vampire zombie dogs things that would rip apart my dog in my dreams. So it like haunted me for a long time. Okay. And it's scary, and it wasn't good. I wasn't even
the intro to Goosebumps really scared me when the dog's eyes glowed. That got me.
Yeah. Was it yellow eyes? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yellow or green. I'm not sure.
Yellow or green, yeah.
What's a smell that instantly transports you somewhere? It's a good one. You know what it is for me? My grandma, her neighborhood always smelled different. It wasn't that far away. She had marigolds planted. And the smell of marigolds takes me back to like laying on her front steps and like listening, because she had like the doves. Like you never heard doves in the new neighborhoods, but in these old people neighborhoods, it's just like, whoo, whoo. Like I wish I could make that sound again.
I'm sorry, I just thought about you said that's really sweet.
Here we go. What?
No, I mean, we hunt doves here, so I just pictured. I was like, oh yeah, doves, they're so pretty, but I'm like, they also taste really good in pie.
Oh my god! The other day, I've never seen more than 2 doves together, and we have all these bird feeders. We're obsessed with that. All those windows. Like 57 doves came and landed together all at the same time, and Ab and I were just tripping balls. Never seen them.
Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, that's how you shoot. Because if you hunt doves, you shoot them because they're all in big flocks. Don't look at me like that.
My dad
as if you don't order chicken from the McDonald's or something. Quail. That's so annoying when people are like, "Don't shoot doves."
Don't shoot them.
Gajillion millions of them, and we shoot a few of them to make meals for ourselves.
Adam and I saw pigs going down the highway. I'm like, Adam, that's sad. We should get one for a friend. He's like, you ate half a pound of bacon this morning. Do you want to still eat bacon? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, go to bed. Go to sleep.
Yeah. It's also makes me very sad when we do that. But it's like also there's something about
I just don't like seeing them on the highway.
Getting your own food.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just talking about doves.
Oh, doves.
Yeah. I'm just talking about doves. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm teaching on if people don't like me for harvesting my own food.
Yeah,
then
chicken tenders.
How do you think our ancestors lived?
Isn't a chicken tender a specific part of a chicken? So when you eat like an 8-pack of chicken tenders, that's like 8 chickens.
Yeah, huh?
I'm a meat eater, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. What sound for you? You never answered. What sound transports you?
Was it sound or smell? I thought it was smell.
Yeah, it's a sound. It's a smell. Sorry.
Okay.
It's a smell.
The sound of doves. No, I'm just kidding. I love doves. I think they're wonderful, by the way.
Delicious.
Yeah. Pops in a dove jalapeno popper into my mouth.
Damn, Adam would love that.
Oh, they're very good. Probably car tires. Like the smell of car tires, because I used to go with my mom, I don't know, into Canadian Tire, and that's like both of our favorite smells.
It's a good
when
smell.
We used to go.
Good smell.
It's a good smell.
What's a toy or item from your childhood you wish you still had?
Ooh. I have like the really important ones I got still. A toy?
Yeah.
I used to have this really like big Etch-a-Sketch, the magnetic ones where you have the two knobs and you could draw stuff. And I was on that thing all the time. Don't know where it went. I think my mom probably sold it at a garage sale.
Probably. That's what mine did. I like the Sky Dancers. I wish I still had a
Oh, those are so cool.
You can't even find them now. They're always like one part or the other part because you never had both of them because it flew away.
Yep.
What was your first email address? Because do you know what mine was? Mine was sassyselena@hotmail.com.
Mine was... Oh my God. It was Chris is too cool to care at hotmail.com.
That's pretty
I hate myself. Chris is
What was your
cool
first MSN screen name? Like, what was your generic?
I don't remember.
Really?
I had a secret one, but it was only for like a few weeks because I was so scared my parents were going to find it.
Oh, you weren't allowed to have MSN.
No,
my parents didn't give a shit. They're like, what stranger are you talking to? You should go meet them. Mine was little x, big X, little x, all up in lowercase. What became of her? Little x, big X, little x.
That's cool.
And I spelt my name Culeynuh. Rar.
That's amazing. I probably used like a man's name or something just so my parents wouldn't like think it's mine or something.
Whose is this? I don't know.
Like Big Dick Jerry or something.
Big Dick Jerry, Bob. Okay, if you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what is the full spread? Doves, probably, right?
Doves. Dove Papa. No. What's yours?
Dude, I'm a breakfast bitch. I would eat bacon and eggs at breakfast, a bacon and eggs breakfast sandwich for the rest of my life. Not sandwich, spread. Just like eggs, taters, jam, toast, sausage, bacon.
Probably same. Maybe throw some pancakes in there with some syrup, eggs, bacon, some sausage. Peanut butter and jam. Yeah, I'm with you. I was thinking more dinner, but I just love breakfast.
Love breakfast.
It's
I feel
so
you.
good.
Breakfast?
Agreed.
Apparently there's a restaurant where they serve just like really infamous death row inmates last meals.
Oh God, that's morbid as fuck.
I know.
But I'd go.
We would immediately go.
Yeah. Whose would you eat?
I don't even know. I don't even know last meals, but like that just like I know they're so random. So it would be delicious.
Yeah, most of them are like crazy. They're like 4 buckets of KFC chicken and 2 pints of like mint chip ice cream and shit. Like, damn.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I did that. Huh?
Where is it? We gotta go.
I don't know.
We gotta go do
that
for
I did
for
that
a video for this channel.
Yeah, that would be good actually. That would be fun. We should figure out where it is. I did a video with that like last meals for Mythical Kitchen or whatever. That's what all the celebrities do now. And I was like, I should not have been on that channel. But so I got to choose my last meal. The amount of food, Selena, that I told them, because they were like, you can do anything. And I was like, I literally put in all my favorites. This was also when I was recovering from my eating disorder, like heavy recovering.
So
I was like, all the foods I was dreaming of eating. And everyone else's on that channel is like half of what I asked for.
Oh my God. Was it good though?
Yeah, it was great, but I was so embarrassing. All the comments are like, damn. That bitch can eat. And it was like the most basic shit. Everybody else is like, oh, I want this Italian meal from this one restaurant like that had clams. And I was just like, pancakes with chocolate syrup and a milkshake.
Oh my God.
Oh well, no regrets. It was great.
No regrets. That restaurant is in Galion, Ohio.
Only reason to go to Ohio.
Isn't that so like okay, let me see how far away that is from here.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'd fly in for that.
Let's see how far it is. Okay, continue. Oh my gosh, I never have
because that's a good middle point.
That is a good middle point. Okay, I have to find this. Okay. I just have to screenshot so I can copy and paste the address because I don't know how to use my phone appropriately. I think I'm like the older you get, the less you know how to work with your phone.
What city is it in?
Galion. It is exactly 4 hours and 49 minutes. I'll meet you there. I'll drive. And I'll meet you there.
How do you spell Galion?
Galion.
Galleon, Ohio. For me, it is yeah, that's really close to you. That's not even a middle point at all. That's
No, not
18
at all.
hours and 18 minutes for me.
Okay,
but I can fly.
I'll drive, and we'll find a
Okay.
haunted place, and we'll go to the last thing.
Okay.
And then we'll we get 2 videos out of it.
That'd be great.
Makes sense.
I think that's a great idea. Done. Ohio, what have you got haunted wise?
Oh, there's a lot. I'm going to
the
Blair House, which apparently is really haunted. So
okay,
I'll let you know, and then we can go there and
get some demons up our ass.
Yeah.
Do you think that's ever happened?
Like a demon going up your
tickling
ass?
your asshole.
Maybe. I've had some weird dreams.
Did you enjoy your dreams? Okay, that takes us to the next thing. I have a list of 13 things because 13 is spooky. I want you to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being not spooky at all, 10 being you're out. It's the scariest thing you've ever experienced. Because I think you're bad. I think you're badass. You're a badass chick, and I think these aren't even going to scare you.
Okay.
So I want you to rapid fire these.
Okay.
Dolls that move on their own. The classic porcelain vintage eyes that follow you.
What am I supposed to do?
Rating it on a creepiness scale from 1 to 10. 10 being
is 10 creepy?
10 is the creepiest possible.
Okay. I mean, that's creepy. I'd give that like a 6.
A 6?
I can, I give it like a 3. I could beat him up. I could kick him and stuff and whatever.
Yeah, see, I thought you'd be hard. Okay. Hearing your name whispered when you're alone.
It's kind of hot. I'll give it a 2.
Finding a hidden room in your house that you didn't know existed.
0. That's amazing.
Photos where someone appears in the background who wasn't there.
Ooh. AI exists. It wouldn't even scare me. 0.
Animals all staring at the same empty corner of the room.
Ooh, that always creeps me out. I give that like a 5.
Okay.
I hate that.
Receiving a voicemail from a dead relative's phone number.
Oh. I mean, I'd immediately just think something got weirded out. I'd feel more sad, I think. So maybe like 3.
Okay. Mirrors in the dark.
Mirrors in the dark? 0.
Children's laughter in an abandoned building.
I could beat him up. 1.
Waking up with unexplained scratches.
Ooh, I have woken up. I would just assume it's me. 0.
Okay. A rocking chair that rocks by itself.
That's creepy. I'll give it a 4.
Okay. Someone waving at you from your own window as you pull into the driveway.
Ooh, that's nobody's supposed to be home, I'm guessing. Like,
yeah, you can't recognize him. It's a figure.
It's not like Caleb just going like that.
No.
I'd rate that like 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finding a journal in an antique store that describes your life.
I would think that's like amazing, but also
that's
creepy.
based off a short story I wrote, which is interesting.
I like that. I give it a 5.
A 5?
Okay. 5. Yeah.
The feeling of being watched in a forest at night.
Oh, that's like fight or flight deer shit. Like that is like
Think of even the forest here.
It's more the real stuff for me. Like somebody in my house waving at me, or like somebody I could be getting. Yeah, that's the stuff that scares me. I'd say 8 for that.
Dude, you've been in the forest out here. Not fun in the dark. The forest out where you live, terrifying in the dark.
Fucking terrifying, yeah. It's fucking scary,
you have boars and snakes and shit. I just have
coyotes,
owls.
bobcats. It's crazy out here. Rattlesnakes.
No, have you ever experienced a glitch in the Matrix?
I feel like yes.
I can never recall them, but I know I have.
Yeah, I feel like that's what deja vu is.
Okay, I want to tell you a story I read on Facebook, and it kind of leads me to, I got really interested in this. So I'm in a Facebook group called Glitches in the Matrix, and people just post their glitches. Oh, cool. And there was this woman, and she tells this story, and I just believe her. I don't know, I believe her. She said that her husband had bought her a perfume. It was $150, and they didn't have money like that. She was literally mad at him for spending so much money on this perfume. So she only wore it on special occasions. It was on her dresser. Her kids were in her bedroom. They're roughhousing. They end up hitting the dresser. Perfume bottle falls onto the ground, smashes. She's so upset, bawling her eyes out. Like, it's the worst thing. Takes her out, cleans it up, throws out the bottle. A couple weeks later, she wakes up, goes over to her dresser. The perfume bottle is on the dresser with the same amount of perfume in it. Like it never happened.
And he didn't just buy a new one?
Nope.
For her?
Nope. There was no new. It was the exact same bottle. Look, like exact same amount of perfume missing. It was the exact same. It was exactly. She's like, I cannot experience. And it's cool because in their thing, like there was like a mom and a daughter, and they're in a kitchen, and they heard a pop noise, and a croissant just appeared on their counter. Boom, croissant.
Why is that happening to me?
No, I know.
I love croissants.
I know I've had these moments, but I don't remember what.
That's weird. That's like more than a glitch to me. That's like I mean, I guess it's a glitch. That's like
it's so crazy.
That is very weird. I have never had anything like that. No. I'm trying to think of anything, but it's more like deja vu stuff where it's like, I've lived this before.
Or I've dreamt it. I know what's going to happen next. Yeah. I can't exactly tell what's going to happen. Groundhog Day. But I ended up Googling some other ones, and I don't know. Let's we can take turns reading them. But the first one I found is the tSleep brothers. A man dropped his brother off at the airport before work. His brother was supposed to have over an hour before his flight, followed by a 4-hour flight. About 8 hours later, the dad received a phone call from the brother. From Dad's perspective, the brother should have been at his destination for less than 3 hours. But to the brother, he had taken his flight, had been picked up by friends, gone to dinner, spent the night, spent the following day sightseeing, and called that evening over 24 hours later. Both stick to their versions of events and have documentation to prove that they were right.
What?
So he should have only had 4 hours, but he lived like a whole day. But like, is that a weird time zone thing? Have you ever heard of the flight that like showed up 5 years later? I know that wasn't real, but there have been flights that like went missing forever. I think that was a show I watched.
Yeah, there's a few flights that's happened too.
And they're gone, right? No one ever finds them. They're just
no, there's been like, I think, well, at least in the most famous one, I can't remember the name right now, like 373. They found pieces of it, but they never found the full plane. But yeah, no, there's been some weird shit like that, like just
I watched a show once where a flight took off and landed at what they thought was a normal time, but it was 5 years later. But they hadn't aged or anything. It was a show, but I'm like, this is such a cool concept.
Totally. I can't remember what that show's called. But I think it's based off of that flight of it like disappearing or something. I might be completely wrong. But we have another one. It's Doppelganger Town. Something weird started happening in one's family town. They began noticing duplicates. They would see someone somewhere only for them to inexplicably end up somewhere else. The mother and daughter saw and chatted with an old friend at the grocery store, and when they arrived home later, they saw on Facebook that this person was out of the country on vacation and had been for several days. That's weird.
Weird. I've had it where, like, I remember as a kid, I watched my mom roll by in her wheelchair into the kitchen, and then like 2 seconds later, roll by into the kitchen with her wheelchair again. I remember that, but it's like, I'm gonna be honest, she's slow. She wouldn't have had the time to get around to do that twice. Yeah. But it's just like those things where I'm like, did I see that? Or is it like just like a literal glitch in your brain? But when it's a shared experience like that, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's what's weird for sure.
The next is the pixelated mother. It was a random Friday night when a person sat talking to their mom on the couch. Suddenly, their mom's face became pixelated, like a computer program, for a split second. They were neither drunk nor on any drugs, completely clear-minded with near-perfect eyesight. It creeped them out so much they hadn't been able to visit since. The strangest part, their mom had been very strange and distant towards them that day. That's the thing, like, where it talks about simulation. And, like, when I had my teeth done, where I was out for, like, 6 hours, when I woke up and I went into I made a whole YouTube video, I was not myself. And everything I looked at had numbers in it. Like, I'd look at the thing and this would all be numbers. Everything was numbers. I could see through walls. But in that moment, I'm like, nothing's real. Yeah. Nothing really matters.
There's no point. Yeah.
There's no point. Dude, I was wigging out. I was wigging.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. Sent me like wild snaps.
Oh,
it was crazy. Dude, it was awesome.
Adam had to call my dad. My dad had to come over and like hold me on the couch as I'm like talking about shooting through realms and what his past lives were. And like Adam just laid there with me. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm just like, he's like, I didn't know if you were coming back. And I was like, no oxygen to the brain or something.
So weird. So strange. Anyway.
Weird episode.
Yeah. No, it's extremely interesting. Next we have the phantom wife arrival. A man's dog reacted with her happy dance, then froze and barked. He watched as a van pulled up. His wife went to the mailbox and she walked up to the door. She never came in. He texted his wife. She was still 45 minutes away. When she actually got home, the dog did the happy dance again and the exact same sequence of events played out identically. The van, the mailbox, the walk to the door, only this time she actually walked in, like a premonition thing.
Yeah, but did it happen? I wonder if there's like a glitch and maybe she was supposed to die and avoided it or something. Or maybe like died and respawned at the same moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I feel like I have moments like that where, I don't know, your brain, but I also think it's like your brain assuming what's going to happen and sometimes it's just right.
You could just hear the sound and
people
triggers
are
that thing in your mind. Yes,
yeah,
intuitive.
Or some people are really intuitive, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next one, the shared dream across time. A man and his ex-girlfriend both had the exact same dream, but 2 years apart. She remembers being weirded out because in the dream, he acted like they were together. Both of their descriptions of the place and the people present matched perfectly. It was a house party with lots of people, with common friends, and strange rooms obtaining bizarre animals, objects, and impossible layouts that made it impossible to be coincidence. Different realms, back rooms. They went to the same party in a different dimension.
How do they know each other?
They're husband and wife.
Oh, they're husband and wife.
Same
Weird.
dream, years apart. Ex-girlfriend.
Weird. That's weird. I always find it weird when there's like pictures of people online where they're like, I was 5 and I was at Disneyland and my husband is in the back of the photo.
How small is the world?
15 years later, I'm like, what the
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of happening right now with me. Not necessarily with me and Caleb, but kind of, it's kind of hard to explain. Like we're getting a new house right now.
Yeah.
And we met the homeowners. I've never met a homeowner from a place that I'm moving into or whatever, but we did. And they're us, but like 15 years older, like to a T. It's very strange. We were like very weirded out the whole time. Then we started talking about conspiracy theories and stuff. We had dinner with them last night.
Oh my God, dude, that's so cool.
It was very strange. Yeah, so it's not like a glitch, but it's like maybe they lived before us. I don't know. It's very weird.
In a different font.
Yeah, it was very strange. Next one, the Instagram photo that never happened. One night, someone was scrolling back through their Instagram feed, weirdly compelled to do so. I do all the time. I'm just like, what do I look like again? Oh yeah, right. Am I attractive? No. Okay. Just kidding. We all do it. We all look back. And we're like, how is someone interpreting me?
Yes.
Why do we do that? Anyway, they came across a selfie of themselves with a very strange and unattractive smile. It had no likes. Unusual since their photos typically get 50 to 80 likes. They don't remember taking it or posting it, though it was from a week before at most. There was no copy in their camera roll. It happened 7 years ago and they still think about it. What happened? Was that even me? What?
That's spooky.
That's
like when
weird.
People, like a picture's posted of them they find a picture in their camera roll of them sleeping. Like, who took that?
Oh yeah, that's crazy. This happened to my grandma today. Or not my grandma, but Caleb's grandma. She's my grandma now. I mean, not really, but I think she got hacked. But there's a photo of her at a place she just went to that is in her camera roll. But it was a carousel, but it was the same photo 3 times in the carousel. And then it had a really weird caption that was like a whole paragraph about, like, it was just weird. And we like asked her, we're like, did you post this? And she's like, no. She's completely healthy.
Yeah.
We're like, what the f-? So I think she just got hacked, but it's very strange.
Spooky.
Yep.
Okay, last one. The doctor's office that never existed. A woman's mother did all her GYN appointments with a doctor in downtown Austin on the 5th floor of a hospital building. The doctor had a longtime nurse receptionist named Allison. One day they went back in for an appointment, same building, same floor, but the entire office was gone. Not closed, not moved. The building staff had no record of any doctor ever being on that floor, and the doctor and nurse Allison seemingly never existed.
Whoa.
Bro. one time, so we had a hospital in town, the Woodstock Hospital, and it closed down, and I had a psychologist appointment.
Yeah.
And I went, the building was just unlocked, dude, but it was empty. And I'm like walking around, I'm like, this is so quiet. And I like go down to the basement and like all the lights are off, and I'm like, hello?
Yeah.
It felt like a Matrix glitch, but they had just moved.
Oh.
Yep. Whoops.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I don't like to think about that stuff too much because it does make me. It makes me want to not do anything. Makes me want to not be productive because I'm like, what's the point? Somebody else is controlling me right now or something. Yeah, Caleb and I often have this conversation. We've been having it very recently a lot about free will. Do you really have free will? Yeah. And we've come to the conclusion that you absolutely do not.
No,
because we all live
do,
like...
But you don't. What do you mean?
It's weird because I said the same thing. I was like, well, like I could throw an egg at the wall right now if I wanted to. But he's like, yeah, but you won't. And I was like, yeah. And he's just like, because we just have this, like, there's just structure. Like, there's societal structure now. And it's like we move through the motions. We go to the 9 to 5s. We do work. We don't do the crazy
right
thing.
Now.
I know. I was like, to Caleb, I was like, well, I feel like the only free people with free will are like criminals because they kind of do what they want. But he's like, even them, they got to do it in secret because of this. And I was like, oh my God, I'm just a machine. I'm a simulation, or I don't even know. It with me a lot. I was like, I felt like doing something impulsive like you. I was like, what if I just fire out and hit him right now? He wouldn't expect that. Just kidding, I would do that.
Whip my tits out right now, but why am I not whipping my tits out?
Exactly, because it could be on camera, and then somebody could get through your camera, take a picture of it, put it online. There's precautions, and with precautions,
I've had people bring that up to me a lot lately, saying like, "Oh, well, I have free will, so I did this." Like when Frankie, my manager, flew into Boston and flew out on the same day to see me on tour. He's like, "I just realized I had free will, so I left." And I was like,
"That happens to me."
I guess we do in small ways, but no, like we can't just like
or cake for dinner once in a blue moon, or like we get a pie.
Not free will, is it?
No, not really.
What is the biggest expression of free will? What's the biggest?
I don't know.
Killing someone? Why does my brain go there?
No, that's what I did too. But yeah, Caleb said, he's just like, but you do it in a way in which
you couldn't get caught because we don't have free will because we have consequence.
Yeah, there's consequences, which is good, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe cavemen had free will. If that's what they said. I probably just said,
I found out when I did a DNA test a while ago, I had a lot of caveman DNA, which makes a lot of fun.
How much? I don't
even remember. It was like
2%.
Not much. Yeah, it was like that. But they're like, most population only has 0.00%. Yeah. But mine was like, you got a little bit extra. And I was like, that's why my forehead's so big.
Stop.
That's why my feet's so wide.
Yeah, that's why I got monkey toes. I literally have long,
grippy toes. Dude, my pinky toe doesn't even touch the ground. I think I'm evolving to a 4-toed. Like,
what do you mean?
Like my pinky toe doesn't touch the ground. And it's so small and it has the tiniest little nail. It almost does. It's a nubbin.
Oh yeah, my pinky toes like don't even have nails. And they like tuck under my foot. I look like I have.
This is how long my pinky toe is. Like
mine's probably about the same.
Send me a later.
This is my big toe. This is my second toe. This is my third toe. And then these are the rest. It goes like
I've never seen your feet naked.
It's like a mountain, like a landscape mountain.
My second toe's longer.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not longer than mine. Like I probably have to size up a shoe because of it. It's like flat and calloused.
Send me a picture of your foot later.
But it has a pretty good score online. There's like a website. Caleb has a better score than me though.
I'm not on the website. I'm not even on the website.
You don't want to be on a foot website.
Yes,
I just happen to be on there. So people snagged it.
I have cute feet.
Yeah.
They're cute.
You do.
Ankles,
I don't.
Cute feet.
I don't. And I can confidently say that and I'm okay with that. It's okay.
Can I submit myself?
I can have really good balance. Probably.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, do it. Give yourself 5 stars.
I'm going to. Someone out there.
I'll give you 5 stars.
I'll send you my feet. They're so cute.
Look up Selena Myers on I think it's like, oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called.
I'm look it up right now.
Feet something.
Foot Finder?
Let me see. I don't know. Maybe.
It'll probably be under Selena Spooky Boo, wouldn't it? Selena Spooky Boo feet. There's a picture of Adam's feet.
Oh, brother.
Selena's putting lotion on her feet.
Oh no, Feet Finder. That's like a where you can sell your own feet. It's not that. It's like a rating one.
Yeah, I don't have it. Selena Spooky Boo nudes content update. I'm clicking. So I can't be reached.
Do that. Oh, it's Wiki Feet, I think.
Wiki Feet? Can we look it up? I gotta know.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure you told me before and I'm not on there. Wiki Feet. Yeah.
Great. Now, okay, guys, can you at least go on there and rate my feet better? Because I need to rub that in his face.
I'm gonna search yours too. Selena Spooky Boo. Let's see. No results.
I'm Chris Collins, by the way. Oh my God. Why? People 4.75 stars.
Chris Collins. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, there's a bunch. There's one with 27 photos. Chris, they be at. There's so many pictures. It's because I'm not hot. I have no. Oh my goodness.
Damn. And they're not even like. They're just like, come on, man. That's messed up.
Where's this? I feel creepy because I'm just like searching you out now. Sand covered feet. That probably gets some people going.
Stop.
I'm going through them now. You with is it a vacuum?
I don't know.
How do I rate? I'm gonna give you 5 stars, babe.
Right? Oh, and
there it is.
Caleb is he got a rating 5 stars. Gorgeous feet. Yeah, he's very flexible. He he can bring his foot up to his ear and like use it as a phone. It's crazy. So I don't blame him.
I need to see if I can.
I can't.
Hello. It's so close. Oh, you're wearing shoes. You're extra. Wait, can I get my foot higher than you can?
Yeah. To be fair, I'm taller.
Yeah. I'm just amazed I can do it because I'm fat.
Do you have a shorter or longer torso? I just learned how to measure that.
Wait, how do I measure it?
You do like under your.
That's gonna be on a website.
You go under your, and then do measure it hands, and then where your belly button is, if it's under if it's under your belly button, then you have a balanced torso. If it's on top of your belly button, your hands, you have a short torso. Okay, so you have like a balanced torso.
1,
I have a balanced one.
3. Some balance?
You got to go from like here, not over here. You have to go from like
right here.
Where
here
it ends to about there, and then do 1. Yeah. So yeah, you probably have like a balanced to long torso then. Yeah.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah.
I'm quite misshapen. Let's be honest.
What?
I'm quite misshapen.
No.
I just put a gym in my house today. I've had a gym in the cabin, right? I've had a gym in the freaking cabin.
Oh, yeah.
Too far away. So now, the games room, like where the big bear is? That's a gym now.
Oh, that's awesome.
I gotta get rid of this diabetes. I have a child. I need to live.
Yeah, it's crazy, like, thinking of the prospect of that and being like, I need to live longer to be.
Yeah. He needs me.
Yep. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, ma'am.
Oh, anyways, you found some really cool Reddit.
So this is from r/creepy encounters. These are, take it with a grain of salt, true stories. But yeah, so I'll preface this by saying I was raised by a killer. My grandfather and grandmother raised me, and when I was 17, my grandfather stalked, kidnapped, and murdered my grandmother because she wanted a divorce. I also married my ex-husband at 22, later to find out that his dad was a prolific predator, doing terrible things to his sisters. Oh my God, I did not realize. I haven't read this. I have not read this.
Say that we're young.
But he was doing terrible things to his sister when they were young. Both are in prison for life. Jesus. H. Murphy. But these are men I was extremely close to. For a while, I was almost attracted to danger, and the warning signs were easily ignored and considered normal, until I started listening to my intuition, and now I can spot these predatory type people out. They know I recognize them. It's like an unspoken thing, like when you're at a party and you and someone else see something funny but don't know each other well enough to say it out loud, so you just look at each other and kind of laugh telepathically. It's only happened twice. As I don't as I don't really get out like that. And to be frank, there aren't that many people like this out there, and if they are out there, I'm not adept enough at pointing them all out. But I could tell almost immediately with this man. My mom's friend is a truck driver. Well, red flag there. I'm just kidding. I'm sure there's some truck drivers that listen to it. But there are a lot of serial killers who are truck drivers, right?
Yep.
Anyway, my mom has been taking my daughter to play with his daughter on little playdates. They met at a church group. Come to find out later that this church group is a weird extremist version of Christianity where they believe all white people are evil and they are the chosen ones rather than the Jews and a whole bunch of other weird shit. It's a cult. Fair enough. I became uncomfortable with my mom taking my daughter to these playdates. I became uncomfortable with my mom taking my daughter to these playdates once I realized how disturbed their combined beliefs are. I didn't want to cut off these playdates cold turkey for the sake of the kids, so I started taking time off work to join them and told my mom he wasn't allowed around my daughter without me being there. When I first met him, he was very charming and sweet. Funny, but annoyingly jolly and clearly trying hard to appear innocent and sweet. He used a soft voice to make me comfortable and incessantly talked about being protective to make himself seem more manly. He told me weird things like that his daughter wasn't allowed to wear pants, only dresses. Well, don't love that. Then he kept offering me drinks, one after the other, while we were hanging out with our kids. Not a big deal, but I am not a drinker, especially not on playdates, and made that very clear to him. While we were sitting down watching the kids at the beach this time, he set up a little blanket area and told me I could come closer. Nope, I'm out. I did not know how to react other than to say I needed to sit where I was sitting to be the kids better, I'm assuming see the kids better. I already had been sitting on my own blanket. He kept pushing and said I could see them from here. Here, being basically on his lap on the blanket he'd set up. He stared at me silently for what seemed like an hour before I scooted slightly closer to him to not make things more awkward for everyone around. Oh no. I sat on the edge corner of the blanket and tried to avoid eye contact and focused on the kids, being sure not to have him get close. I got weird vibes, but figured he was obviously weird because of his culty beliefs and just shrugged it off as him being odd. But my gut was burning for days after this first meeting. I also noticed that he spoke really badly about women, especially his kid's mom. I figured he was just a misogynistic weirdo. He went on a truck run, and when he came back, immediately wanted to get the kids together again. I told my mom that I had to be there, so we arranged a date and time where I wasn't working. Why are you going back? Oh, whatever. We went to the paint studio for the kids, and again, the whole time he was offering me drinks. At an art studio for kids, where no drinks were served. He ran to a bar to go get a drink and then brought it into a children's art studio. A handful of beer as he was surrounded by kids painting bluey portraits. It was bizarre. Oh my God. We went from the art studio to a trampoline park, and as the kids were joking around and jumping and playing, he repeatedly picked me up and threw me into the foam ball pit despite my clear discomfort and telling him I wasn't feeling well and asking him to stop. So that's assault, by the way.
Yep.
He then pulled me down on top of him while he was laying on the trampoline, to which I got very upset and stormed off, taking my daughter with me. At one point before that, I had gotten a friction burn on my wrist from sliding down the trampoline too fast, and he took my wrist and grabbed it hard, then pressed down on the open sore to taunt me.
Ooh,
this is
evil.
A psychopath.
Yep.
Jeez Louise. I don't know if this man is just socially awkward or disturbed or what, but my body has never physically reacted so strongly to a person besides my ex-husband's father, who was a convicted you-know-what. I could not sleep for days. I started smoking cigarettes again after 10 years since I quit. My thoughts are racing constantly. I called my brothers and started telling them how odd it was, but ended up crying at the end of our conversation out of pure fear. My stomach was shaking. This lasted for about 2 weeks. Obviously can't say if he's a serial killer, but the truck driver occupation paired with his obvious devious nature is just not something I want to with. I mean, fair. Yeah. Edit 1, I met the dude twice, and this was like a year ago. I banned him from our lives, and preferably my mom's, but I can't control her. Okay, well, at least you did that. My kid is barely allowed around my own mother anymore. I lost trust in her. After this, obviously, stop insisting I cut contact. Okay, she did that. 2, don't know enough details about this guy to file a report or go to CPS, and I don't plan on being around him anymore to get more details. I don't even know where he lives, and my mom refuses to give me any more details because she's suspicious of my intentions since she knows I think he's disgusting. Whoa, man, this is bad.
You just know when you have a gut feeling, and sometimes it blows my mind when like you get a gut feeling about someone, but everyone else is like, "Oh my god, they're great," and you're like, "What?"
Yeah, like he's just a little weird. Men will be men, boys will be boys. Get like, oh man, this makes me feel icky. Get that guy away from kids. What the comments say that's not normal behavior from anyone in any situation. Keep him away from your child and yourself. You may have a hard time getting your mother away from him, though, but your child must be your priority. If you have any potential evidence for your suspicions, do not bring it to your mother. She's under his influence and will likely tell him anything you say. Bring concerns to the police. Stay safe and trust your instincts. They are born of experience. Yeah.
You're someone who can see the bullshit, and that's awesome. I'm sorry your mom isn't.
Yeah, that sucks. After everything y'all have been through.
Yeah, I'd want to put like a little like anonymous thing into CPS just to get that kid checked.
I would, yeah. Absolutely. Jeez.
Sadistic seeming.
Yeah, that's creepy as
mm-hmm. Don't like that.
No.
Don't like it at all.
No. Do you want to read one more, or what do you want to do?
Something about this guy in my apartment building doesn't feel right. Not really sure where to post this, but whatever, I just need to get it off my chest. I live in a pretty average apartment complex. Nothing fancy, 3 floors, kinda quiet. I've been here a little over a year now, and most people keep to themselves. Say hi in the hall, take out the trash, that's it. A few weeks ago, this new guy moved into the unit across from mine. Early 30s maybe, thin, buzz cut, always wearing the same gray hoodie, even when it's hot out. I didn't really think much of it at first. People come and go here. He leaves his door open sometimes. Not like open, but cracked just enough to see the light on inside. Never any noise, no TV, no talking, and I've never seen anyone go in or out except him. One time, I was taking the trash out around 1 a.m. and he was just standing in the hallway, not doing anything, no phone, just standing by his door, staring at the floor like he was waiting for something. I said, "Hey," and he didn't even flinch. He kept standing there like I wasn't there. I walked past him and felt my skin crawl, like when you know someone's watching you. Fast forward to last night. I woke up around 3 a.m. because I heard this soft little knocking. Not loud, just a few taps, spaced out. I thought it was my door. But when I looked through the peephole, no one was there. I stood for a second, and right as I started to turn away, I heard it again. This time it sounded like it was coming from inside the hallway. Just slow, spaced out knocks, like someone testing how quiet they could be. I opened the door and looked out. Nothing. But his door was open again, a little wider than usual. I couldn't see anything inside, just darkness. I didn't go any closer. Closed my door, locked everything, sat in my living room with the lights on like a dumbass for an hour before going back to bed. I didn't even leave he didn't leave his apartment at all today. I know, because I stayed home from work just to see. No movement, no sound, just the door, shut tight now. Maybe I'm being paranoid, but something about him just feels wrong. Like he's pretending to be normal, but doesn't actually know how. Should I say something to management, cops? I feel dumb, but I've got this feeling in my chest that won't go away.
Dude's a vampire or something. Alien.
I'm like NPC or he's sleepwalking or a vampire.
Yeah, it's one of those 3.
Him standing in the hallway and not moving. That's what I do when I sleepwalk. So that's why I'm wondering if he's just...
And the door's a little cracked open, which is just weird.
Like, why would you leave that open? Do you not have anything in there?
Unless he's expecting someone to like walk in and be like, hello, and then he's like,
vampire.
Grabs them. Vampire. I don't know. That's very creepy. I would tell your first thing I would do is tell management of your landlord or whoever is there for sure. Be like,
or
this
befriend
guy.
him, you know? I don't have the danger thing, so I'd be like, hey, you want a bread basket?
Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, the sleepwalking thing is an interesting take. I wouldn't have even thought of that, but you're right. Like, it could be sleepwalking.
This person says, absolutely do not engage with this guy. Trust your instincts. Do not provide opportunities for this guy to have access to you. Don't take your garbage out at 1 a.m. when no one's around. Don't open your door at night when you hear a strange sound. Don't leave yourself vulnerable. Your neighbor knows what you do and wants to draw you out at night. That's so spooky. When you walk to your car, have your keys. This person's just giving like a lot of advice. And then this person said, I've been a lot more careful since it happened, keeping everything locked and trying not to go out at all. Really appreciate the advice.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, I would definitely tell management. Or like make sure to get, I don't know if she mentioned it, but to get a doorbell cam.
Yeah, and then you can monitor.
Doorbell. Yeah, I would get a Ring doorbell cam. Absolutely. And then you have evidence as well.
In a video that'll get a lot of views.
And that. You don't want to go viral?
Start a saga on TikTok.
Yep. Yeah, that's creepy.
Crazy.
That's creepy, though. I can't imagine being a woman specifically living alone in like an apartment complex where you're so close to other people.
Yeah.
Because I've always been in either like a basement suite or like a home of some sort. But apartments...
Spooky. I always go into apartment buildings. I'm like, I could not. Like, I know people can't afford it, but it seems spooky.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, dude, where I lived before, some apartments were more than houses. But some people like to be like in the city and stuff, which makes sense. But yeah.
Should we horror story this out, buddy? Bedtime story it out?
Yeah.
I'll start.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a girl named Delilah, and she had just moved into an old apartment building in the heart of New York City.
Oh. Delilah had a friend, a lover of sorts, who would visit her from time to time, and tonight she had a date that was coming over. With him that was coming over.
They were snuggled on the couch watching a movie when they heard this loud thwop, 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 just raging down the hallway.
Thwop, thwop, thwop. What a funny sound effect. Okay. Sorry, are you done?
Yeah.
So, Delilah, being a badass independent bitch that she is, walks up to the door and looks through the peephole because it sounded like it came from in the hallway right outside her door, like someone could be knocking. So she looked out.
All she saw was a head of brown curly hair flying past the door.
And that's when her stomach dropped because she realized that that was her lover in the hallway.
She pulled the door open and saw this doppelganger staring at her with giant feet.
The same feet her lover had, because he also had giant feet. And that's when she turned around to look at the person on her couch who was staring at her with a giant, eerie smile.
Slowly, his hand pulled from his back, and he pulled out a Polaroid camera.
And he took a picture of her before she even realized what was going on. She was blinded by a flash.
She heard him take a deep breath, and he said, "Gotta get some pictures of these clodhoppers."
Post him on Wiki Feet, see what my rating is.
The doppelganger from the hallway peered in, and their eyes connected.
And then they started making sweet thwomp love.
That one went in a really weird direction. The end.
Usually we're pretty simpatico, but I think we both had different ideas.
We did. I really like giant feet, wiki feet. Where were you going?
I was just going with the boyfriend actually not being the boyfriend on the couch, and he was actually outside, and something happened to him or something. But I like the way it went.
I just went for horny feet.
That's okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Well, guys,
all right,
get some sleep.
Yep. Try to get some sleep after that. Fuck. That was scary.
You're gonna dream about feet.
Yep.
Blue cheese stinky feet.
My feet, my mountainous landscape feet.
Go rate Chris's feet on Wiki Feet, and please search the internet for mine and just post them, okay? Because
subscribe. No, it's not my thing. It's just like a person that is sick and made an account on there.
Searched out all your feet.
Yeah, it's really disturbing, but
sorry.
That's the internet.
That's the internet. All right, go to bed.
Bye.